There's a bear in there, and a chair as well. The world is losing its brains and going insane. Lose our minds, it's all fine. We're trans fools. Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to this episode of Trans Fools. In today's episode, we will learn that you don't need to embrace yourself and love yourself as you are because you can wish to become something else. If you're a boy, you can be a girl. If you're a girl, you can be a boy. It's all about feelings.
When I was a little boy, I always wanted to be a dinosaur. I wanted to be a Tyrannosaurus Rex more than anything in the world.
And in today's story time, we are going to learn about this with the book called The Gender Fairy. You guys gonna read along with me? Once upon a time, two little babies were born. One of the babies was wrapped in a pink blanket and placed in a cot labelled girl. The other baby was wrapped in a blue blanket and placed in a cot labelled boy. The child who had been placed in the cot labelled girl was very, very angry. Arrgh! He felt that no one could see who he really was inside. He shouted at the sky, "Why does everyone call me a girl?" It's all about feelings. The child, who had been placed in the cot labelled boy, was very, very sad. She felt that no one knew who she really was inside. She hid under her bed and cried and cried. "Why does everyone think I'm a boy?" she sobbed. Far, far away, the gender fairy heard their cries for help. The gender fairy knelt next to the boy on the grass, actually a girl. The gender fairy sat on the end of the bed of the girl, actually a boy. And in real life, a fairy godmother is a surgeon, a qualified surgeon. Spoiler alert, it looks like the fairy will magically make the girl a boy and the boy a girl. Long story short, their wishes come true. What did you think of that, boys and girls? Okay, so I'm clearly being a little bit too sarcastic, and the point of that is to demonstrate just the silliness on how affirming what someone wants to be in the context of their body, how, like, if someone wanted to get ginormous boobs, lip fillers, completely change their face, the story of Heidi Montag from The Hills comes to mind.
She spent 10 hours under the knife getting 10 different plastic surgery procedures. This is what she looked like before the surgery. Now, look at her on the cover of this week's People magazine.
Everyone said she was insane. Embrace yourself as you are, right? But this book teaches you that you shouldn't love and embrace yourself as you are. You should love in yourself for what you feel, for what you desire, for what you project, right?
Do you have any regrets about taking your own vision or the process with which you did take your own vision?
I don't have any regrets taking my vision. I believe I should have been born blind, and I'm happy the way I am. I do have some regrets about the way I did it, but in the end, I'm happy the way I am.
Dr. Phil.
I just want to state something, that any child going through this kind of mental conflict, that's a sad thing. That's not a good thing. What I'm mocking when I am reading the way I am reading is the fact that society today has capitulated to this faulty logic. You are the parent and the child is a child. You should be parenting that child. You are in charge, because I said so was a big thing when I was a kid. But now it's the child really telling the parent what to do. So here is an alternative book, What Are Little Girls Made Of by Wendy Francis. So I'm going to read a couple of portions from this book. Speaking the truth in love. Ephesians chapter 4 verse 15. So that's a Bible verse that they're quoting. It says here at the back, Wendy Francis is a recognised Australian spokesperson on behalf of the dignity of women and children and an effective campaigner against exploitation in all of its forms. She is married to Peter and they have 3 married children and 10 grandchildren who are the delight of her life. Alright, it's a girl. In many different languages, these are the first words a baby girl will hear after she is born. In that minute, she has no idea what it means to be born a girl and how much promise there is in that one word. But one thing she can be sure of, she is a girl, and that is awesome. You don't get to decide if you're born a girl or a boy. You just are. And you are exactly what you are meant to be. Girls are different to boys, but they are not better or worse. They are equal, yet different. Not all girls choose to play with dolls. Some girls love to play soccer. Some girls enjoy climbing trees. And some are really good at building projects. Some girls prefer to paint or make things with their hands. Some girls love to read books. Most girls enjoy doing lots of different activities. What is it that you like to do? Then she lists a couple of fantastic women throughout history. Florence Nightingale lived in England. She was a nurse who was known for her kindness. Rosa Parks lived in America. Rose was very brave and fought against injustice. And then it lists a whole bunch of other women there. What you do, what you play with, or what you wear does not make you a girl. It's who you are when you are born. Your body tells you if you are a boy or a girl. It's made differently both inside and outside, and it's very good. Being a girl is a wonderful thing. It's a girl! Are some of the loveliest words any parent could ever hear. One thing is for sure, no matter what she does, she will always be a girl, and that is very special. And then there's like a nice little illustration there. Now, if there's an option between the 2 books to raise your kids with, The Gender Fairy, you know, teaching people that up is down and down is up and green is purple and purple is green and all of those things, or affirming and giving confidence to a child who is already struggling with something, which do you think would be better? Which of these 2 is best? Which of these 2 is the better option for raising a child? I know what I'm going to do with this. Goodbye to bad rubbish.